right, email time. She is even having all sorts of conflicted thoughts about thinking about having a sugar daddy. If you got something going on in your life and you want to share it with The Bert Show, go ahead, hit us up at thebertshow.com. Mo's got the email.
Hey, Bert Show. I'd like to hear some input on having a sugar daddy. My work hires outside contracted employees during certain occasions. Trying to stay vague to keep, and I hate this word.
You got it.
Oh, man. Anonymity.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude.
Yes. I've become work friends with a contractor who is twice my age and single. Divorced with kids older than me. Recently, this contractor friend told me he would be my sugar daddy. I jokingly reminded him of our age difference, that my parents probably wouldn't like that, and that I wanted kids someday, and he's over that. Honestly, I think he would be a very caring and enjoyable partner. A little background on me. I've been dating someone I love and I feel happy in the relationship about 60% of the time.
That's not a high percentage.
At all.
That's almost 50-50.
Just made it past half.
Right.
Recently, we've been having a couple silly arguments that blow up quickly and could most likely be resolved in a few therapy sessions.
Yeah, that's what you think when you walk in there.
Yeah.
It's going to take longer than you think.
My parents take really great care of me financially when I need it. Therefore, I'm not hurting for money. I also live in a different city than my parents and my boyfriend. I live a modest and content life, but would love new things and loans paid off. I'm not typically rebellious, but my wild side is kind of interested in pursuing this sugar daddy. My question to Bert Show listeners, what's a relationship like with a sugar daddy? Has anyone ever had a sugar daddy while in a committed relationship? Or left a committed relationship for a sugar daddy? I think I just need to be talked out of this and stop listening to my bad influencing friends on this one. Thanks in advance for any advice. I've listened to your podcast every day for the past 5 or so years, and I love it.
Oh, you guys want in on this? Play counselor. 1-855-BERT Show. Kristen.
Yes.
How you feel?
So, as someone who experienced a sugar daddy trip once, in a nutshell, older man took me to New York City. We stayed at the Plaza.
You oiled him down.
I did not oil him down. We had separate rooms.
You spit cheese on his feet.
That was not me. That was a former intern of y'all's way before me. There was no spit and cheese on anybody's feet.
You smelled his hair when he wanted to.
No. He did fall asleep during the Rockettes show at the...
Can you blame him?
At Radio City
Yeah.
Hall.
My man took a nap.
He did. Anyway, but he bought me a coat. He bought me a hat. He bought me a Tiffany bracelet. He had like the black Amex card and was throwing it around.
A real black Amex card or an Amex card that he just used a black Sharpie on?
It was a real one.
Did he buy you some self-respect?
No, he didn't. And that was the problem.
That card was declined for that.
And I had a boyfriend at the time when I did this.
Did he know?
Yes.
You're like, I'm going with this old dude up to New York and he's paying for everything. And he's like, cool, have a great time.
Yeah, he ended up cheating on me.
All right, see you get back.
Right.
Take your time.
My dysfunctional relationships are high on the dysfunction side.
I guess he didn't want to fight for it.
In my early 20s. He did not.
He did not want to fight for it.
He did not. Anyways, this is my own personal experience. I got home from that trip and I felt dirty. Like I remember walking into the townhouse I shared with 2 other girls and I sat on the couch and I just cried. And I'm like, why did I do that? And again, and I'm being sincere, nothing sexual happened or anything of that nature. I know it could have, like if he had wanted to take it there and I had been obliging, like definitely something could have happened, but it didn't. And it felt icky to me. And I personally didn't like it.
Here is Jessica. Good morning. You are on the Bert Show. Do you endorse the sugar daddy?
I still wear the coat.
Do you? Do you really? Oh, he still got the cheese on his feet.
It's a nice coat.
I bet it is.
Hey, Jessica.
Well, I don't think she should be in that relationship either way because that's not a good thing. But sugar daddy, like her parents should not even know about it. It's supposed to be discreet. He's not supposed to be somebody to be with. He's just for fun. And also, like the kid thing, well, of course he's over it. You're not supposed to have kids with him. He's just supposed to just be your sugar daddy, plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing serious to go on with that or to think about. If she wants to have fun, then she should do it.
Keep it professional. Kimyata, good morning. You're on the Bert Show.
Good morning, guys.
guys.
Good
I
morning.
love
Good morning.
listening to you on the way to work every day, but I miss half of it because I got to be in the door by 7.
No. We got a podcast you can catch up. Forget about the family, okay?
Forget about work. We don't need a paycheck.
Right on. So the lady wanting this sugar daddy, OMG, there's so much into it. She has to set the tone in the very beginning and set rules and regulations. If he complies, it's all good. But sugar daddies can be hella demanding. They can be for much and too much to take on. But sometimes it's worth it too because I'm shining in jewelry.
Shine on them.
What is the most expensive thing your sugar daddy got you?
A car.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hello. And was this was a non-physical relationship or it was a physical relationship?
The one with the car was physical. The one that was not physical, he just wanted conversation.
Okay.
All right.
You still drive the car?
No, I sold it a long time ago.
Oh, I was like, is that the car you're driving to work right now?
No.
All
right. So you are endorsing it, but what you're saying is just know the parameters before you get into it.
Exactly, because they can be demanding. They want what they want. You can't teach old dog new tricks. Sometimes you can, but sometimes you can't. But they're set in their ways at their age. So yeah, as long as you set the tone, it's all good. But you better be on call when and ready if you want what you want. Just saying.
She said it all.
Kimiana, I love you so much. Thank you for calling. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks, guys.
It's the Bert Show.
The Bert Show.
So first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get the Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.